Hi everyone, me again. We're doing a postscript to our episode at Julien's auction where we showed Amy Winehouse's basically a collection of her personal possessions and her clothing. And we focused on her clothing, and the auction happened this past week, and we wanted to do this follow-up because it's really interesting and pretty astounding, the prices that were realized. Just a recap, Amy's style and her DNA, her thumbprint of her style, was pretty consistent from the very beginning of her career. She loved bodycon, very lingerie-inspired dresses, and she was pretty incredible. She started off with fast fashion, and as she progressed and became more and more famous, she started to wear things that were obviously a little bit more expensive. I'm going to cover some of the things that sold and the prices that they estimated and the prices realized. I'll tell you the two top pieces. The first one is the dress that she wore in her last performance, which was fluorescent bamboo print stretch bodycon dress that Naomi Perry designed for her. She did several iterations of that dress, but that one is the most important because it was the one that she wore in her last performance. They estimated that dress to go between $15,000 to $20,000, and it actually hammered, including the buyer's premium, at $243,200. And for those of you that want to look at this online, it was lot number 810. The second most incredible price realized was that wonderful Moschino leather heart-shaped purse that she wore to the British Music Awards. And they had estimated that to go between $15,000 and $20,000. And that purse hammered, including the buyer's premium, at $204,800. And then just going down the line with the high ticket items, the Dolce & Gabbana Paisley Lurex jacquard dress was estimated to go between $5,000 to $7,000. It actually sold for $150,000. And the Temperley of London white and black romper, estimated to go between $1,000 to $2,000, went for $121,600. And going down, Vivienne Tam's plaid tartan dress, $2,000 to $4,000 estimate, it hammered at $93,750. And basically the list goes on and on. I'm not going to read the whole thing. If you want to get the result sheet, I think you can find that on the Julien's auction website. But you know, the main point of this is she was beloved. She is a music icon, and her pieces, like with many people that have a high level of popularity, I don't want to call her a celebrity because I really don't think that explains who she was. In any case, my hope is that museums acquired her things versus private collectors, because these are things that will be exhibited to keep her memory alive. Okay, I want to apologize because the original episode for Amy, I made a wrong reference to where she's from. She is from Northwest London, from Camden. And many of you wrote comments that I messed up on that, so sorry about that. One of the, I guess, bittersweet realities of this auction was that proceeds from the auction were going to the Amy Winehouse Foundation, which will benefit people struggling with addiction, I believe women with homelessness, and several other categories. If you go to the foundation's website, you can see what the money goes towards. And I'm sure they're thrilled because the total realized at that auction was over $4 million. I also wanted to mention that part of Amy's style was sportswear and separates that were very casual, and she wore Adidas and Fred Perry. She collaborated with Fred Perry, which we covered in the last episode. And we did pull together a small collection of things that if Amy were alive today, perhaps she would be wearing them. On the mannequin is a bodycon dress, which is a Seal Chapman dress. And she loved things that had whimsy, like the heart-shaped Moschino purse. So this is, I believe it's an Enid Collins, and if it's not, it's in the manner of, it's stuffed fruit appliqued on a 60s summer bag. And then on this side, she loved the 1950s fit and flare, and you saw two dresses that she had that were on the wall. And leopard print was like definitely part of her itinerary. And then on the racks we have sportswear that is playful, could be is actually unisex. This is a man's shirt, but a woman could easily wear this as well. This is absolutely the ultimate of what I could see her wearing. And I think many of these things are online already. This beautiful pale lavender cotton late 50s fit and flare dress. And because she was very bodycon, she could get away with wearing things that really showed off her midriff. And this 60s dress is definitely one of those things. And going into her playful strapless, where she would wear a different colored bra underneath. I actually could totally see her wearing this as well. And this would be a little bit more fancy, like a red carpet event, because it has a separate piece that's a peplum. And it's this delicious fabric that is, I can't even describe it. It's something I've never seen before. But it's a lame that has like a surface design on it that's built into it. It's not actually an afterthought that was done by hand. And halter necks. Her tiki Hawaiian style is very much characterized in this piece. And of course, Betsy Johnson. I could see her wearing this with maybe a black bra on top. And this wonderful ruched 60s, late 50s, 60s dress. Teeny tiny, itsy bitsy. And let's see, we have Patrick Kelly strapless. And in terms of her bodycon basic black dress, little black dress I should say, this Nicole Miller, very flirty, and this Dolce & Gabbana stretch knit with a great décolletage. I think she would have whacked the hem and left a raw edge because we noticed that she did that in quite a few of her pieces. I think so. For those of you that are curious, I believe the auction catalog is still available online for you to peruse through the things that were available. And if you like this episode, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, we'd love it if you did. We are really making an effort and succeeding in posting an episode every other week. So we'd love to have you join us for the ride, okay? So thanks for watching, and be well and be safe. Bye.
You know, and I just wanted to write music that was emotional and that people would want to listen to and connect with.